areas I think that I saw as far as that goes as well. If I'm not mistaken, as far as that goes. So kind of too, I mean, in whatever parting guidance you might have for us here, Bill, but I think typically what we've done as far as at the HR level here, and at the board level is, doing like Bill had suggested, we kind of pick 2-3 areas that are like, okay, this is what we feel like should be the focus area, and that's our job as far as the direction. And then, Jared and his team kind of take it and decide like, okay, what does that look like? And where is the breakdown, of those things, and then decide the education plan or whatever, and then usually come back to
We
our
bring it back
meeting.
to you guys and share, this is, we heard what you said, here's some of the plans that we're gonna be implementing. And then we share partway through the year how we think it's going, and that's what we usually do.
Mhm.
So
As
let
far
me
as just kind of a process.
rephrase what I just heard. I
Mhm.
think I just heard that we kind of set the direction for Jared and his team. I'm wondering would it make sense, and tell me if it doesn't. They've got all of the smaller detail information. We've got super high level to see, okay, yeah, this makes sense, this doesn't, in all of the elementary schools, this is going well, but it's a secondary issue here, or we're really struggling at elementary on this. Wouldn't it make sense for them to come with 3 or 4 and us to say, okay, of these 3, I'm just wondering which comes first, the chicken or the egg? Does it make sense? They're the one with the knowledge and expertise within education. And then, okay, here's 4 items, pick 3. From their knowledge and expertise, as opposed to us picking blindly going, okay, I like this one, and this one, even though we do have some input. I'm just wondering what others think and feel on that.
I would vote for, and I think Jared and his team, that's really where they're the experts there, they should come. I think it's the board's responsibility to provide oversight, not specifics, but for the board to make sure there's a process in place where they're, that you're gonna be making some improvements, but yeah, I like the B, if it was A and B with you doing it or the administration, I think it's gonna work better if the administration does it. Because they do have access. And so for instance, going down to the next level of detail, the middle school is really doing some great work. We saw pretty significant improvements at the middle school level. So find out what they're doing there, and are there any best practices there that could be transferred to the other schools. That's the sort of detail that I think Jared and his team want to drill into and then come back and make a recommendation. But I would vote for that in the peanut gallery.
No, I was just curious because we don't have, we just have.
You don't
Right.
have that. Exactly.
But we also, I think from the different, things that we see and stuff like that, picking, kind of giving our input as far as like, okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
I think it's collaborative. I think you say, here are some things and you can debate it, but yeah, I think you work together, but ultimately I think Jared's got to own the plan that he's going to be deploying with his team.
Mike?
No, I agree, good point, that we're oversight completely, so if it was me asking, I would say, Jared, can you bring in the next meeting or 2, 3, 4 things that you think are important? If we agree, great, if we disagree, we can say go back to the drawing board, right? But really, I agree, this is your wheelhouse.
Okay, do we have anything else?